Alright, so we're back here. I have just saved. And I went and double checked because I wasn't 100% sure. The last time we were here, we picked the right birdcage with the balloons. Now, I don't really know what importance that has to the story as of yet. I'm sure the balloons have got to be symbolic for something. But I don't know exactly what. But we need to go for the left birdcage this time.
A birdcage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
So, probably want to lift it.
All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Alright, now we can look at the torn
There are torn
paper,
pieces of paper.
which look like a photograph from the past. Let's see, roll up and toss, kick away, or piece together. I'm pretty sure piece together is the best option here.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
There's like 6 pieces.
Done. But...
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo. But whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage...
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
No, you can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Interesting. I think I just saw the...
Agent Date,
Yep.
you've got 5 minutes.
Don't talk to me. You're a traitor. Panda ride is spinning. I wonder if that's important for this,
The
maybe.
panda head is spinning.
Spin more or stop? Let's stop it.
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
I can't remember if we did this before. Okay, that was easy.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
Isn't there still like a fence in the way? Oh, I guess the fence is gone. Okay, whatever. Look at the horse.
A merry-go-round horse.
No, I'm good. Hi, Mizuki.
It's Mizuki!
Let's see. I think Hugger is probably the option.
Mizuki.
Now that looks interesting. The real killer, perhaps? Definitely feels like we're making more progress this time. Last time we couldn't find Rinju at all. Maybe we'll actually locate him a little bit more now.
Are you okay?
Date. Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
It's interesting because I remember, throughout all the previous routes, we kept getting blamed for not, hanging around Mizuki as much as we should have, not being around her. And generally just, not handling situations well. It's like, why didn't you tell the situation more gently? So maybe this whole route, this side of the route, is going to be a lot less painful in that regard. After she had calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. The stories about Shoko, I completely forgot.
What's inside this?
Sometimes a cleaning lady is hiding inside.
That's disturbing.
I thought this story was about knives and, evil secret organizations. I didn't even know there was a murder that we were investigating anymore.
I want to hit Date over the head with that.
What? Where did that come from?
That's nice of you.
Date, look! It's a brawn tube.
Wait, I know about the brown tube.
Brown tube.
Brown tube.
Braun. Ferdinand Braun. Inventor of the cathode ray tube.
I can't get my head around that one.
I know about the brown tube. I've heard stories about it. Okay, you got a lot to talk about. I can actually talk to Mizuki now, or at least she'll probably respond.
Hey, can I pop this cherry?
Date, you sounded quite proud of that pun. Perhaps you'd like to repeat it?
No thanks. It's not the same as the first time.
Okay, this is going on a lot longer than I thought. Okay, are you hungry?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
Ramen. You said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here. Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Okay, not very helpful.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in. you, I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
We actually get to talk to Mizuki a little bit more this route. We didn't get to talk with her a whole lot when we were playing before, so I'm liking this.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Okay, I think we're done with Mizuki. Let's talk to Boss.
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Any other questions?
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye,
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her. No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Yes, Peter, it's very good.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be. How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Okay, and on to Pewter. I don't know if I trust you just with your, big pointy jacket. Kinda scary.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it.
I feel like Peter's gonna tell me things I already know.
Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the
he's already
subject's
told us
mind,
about this.
but this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play.
The problem is I don't want to skip anything necessarily, like anything new. Especially considering they can talk to Mizuki now, instead of just her sitting there. So I'm a little worried about going through it too fast.
The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience. Aiba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Aiba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's Somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
This should be different.
Oh, that.
We didn't see the figure last time. That's definitely something different.
I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a syncer allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Peter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
You're kind of suspicious there, you know that?
Hey, Peter, when we were in Somnium earlier, Aiba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Aiba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Peter, Aiba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Aiba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
Okay.
Anyway, I get the story.
So good news, we have no leads. Other than, I guess, going back to the crime site.
Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Alright, so let's head back there. I know we've reinvestigated Bloom Park a few times, but the only thing I think we ever really found from multiple investigations was a cell phone shoved into a horse's mouth. I don't remember actually finding anything other than that out. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Probably out that way.
Yep.
You know that suspicious area over there? The eye that doesn't blink. Mizuki's looking behind the bush, yeah. That's where it's at.
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever. And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
It's very aggressive.
So she says.
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
What's wrong, other than the fact that your mother's dead?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Oh, I can't look at... Dang it, I clicked the wrong option. There was the right option. Okay.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
A subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
I kind of feel like the explosion at the chemical plant is probably an important thing. Like, that's why the whole area got shut down. But it feels like maybe that's going to somehow tie into the story. Like, we caused the explosion so that, 6 years later or whatever it was, we can now murder somebody in this park.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing? Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night.
Just one? Oh, wow.
A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
No, not Renju.
Renju Okiura.
Oh, gasp. Now we're back on the hunt for Renju again. I don't know if we're gonna find him. We didn't last time, but at least we know who's
So let me get this straight.
here.
You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
Hi, Renju. We just want to have a nice chat, but first, I'm going to stare at everything in the car. Let's look at that mirror. Come on, give me something. Nothing. We ain't got nothing here. All right. She's trying to act tough, but I can tell she's nervous.
Hey Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I'd never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me. I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
I think about a week ago. When I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura. Date, incoming call from the boss.
Did you find Renju?
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iba. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
You want to talk about my wheel boss? Alright, Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. Okay.
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him. Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Hang up the phone? Not yet.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really. Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
Now we hang up the phone. Bye.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
So I think we're definitely going to Sunfish Pocket a lot earlier. I don't remember going there until a good bit later.